Boyd, regarding the list we saw of the appointees to ambassadors and heads of consulars abroad. What did you make of that list?
Good evening, viewers. First, let me say that I believe that all those who are appointed to serve in those positions are Kenyans, and they were due consideration as to why they were appointed. I don't doubt the judgment of His Excellency the President when making those appointments. And what is only required of these people is to up their game and promote the interest of the people of Kenya when they're outside the country. Okay. You know, a lot of times there's been a challenge when people pursue personal interest instead of the interest of the country. So I would say that it's up to them to prove that they are worth of their appointment.
Okay. We did see the return of Ezra Chiloba. What did you make of that as well? He seems to be surviving and having 9 lives in matters appointments.
He may be lucky to have been appointed for a third time.
Okay.
IBC Communication Authority and then landing an ambassadorial job. But Ezra Chiloba is a competent person. I don't believe that the allegations that were made against him when as CAK were merited. It was just boardroom politics that hounded him out of that CAK position. So I think he's a worthy appointment. He's worthy of that position.
Okay, Fred, what do you make of that list, the return of Ezra Chiloba and of course the 2 generals who had retired to be appointed?
Thank you so much. First of all, any appointment must be based on the suitability, capability of an individual. That can only be tested at the point of approval. If there are names that will have to go through Parliament, then for sure their suitability and capability can only be tested at that time. That's when you can know. Number 2, something interesting in that list is that there are names that came up that have been recycled all over. Somebody like Ezra Chiloba, I'm not doubting his capability and suitability in any way, but you cannot be the luckiest boy in town for all that time. I'm sure that opportunity also could have gone to other lucky, suitable, and capable individuals. I'm not doubting his capability. In any case, he's my friend, and I know he's suitable. Then the other thing that I noticed is, which is very good, is the issue of gender, particularly concerning the women. The women of Kenya for a very long time have been crying for top jobs in this country. And at a time when we are struggling with the 2/3 gender, it was a good gesture from Honorable Ruto to try and appoint women, because the only opportunity that the president has to achieve a 2/3 gender in appointment is through appointment by himself. Because in elective positions as it is today, it will be very difficult to dictate to the electorate that you must elect a woman. And therefore, to that extent, there he must have excelled. Number 3, I also noticed that they are relatively middle-aged appointees. Previously, we have seen those who are given ambassadorial jobs are career diplomats, retired, old. But this time round, I noticed the age is not very old, also not very young. So other than also a few political rejects that I saw in the list, I must say that we are waiting to see their what they'll do in flying the Kenyan flag out there. But also, it's coming at a time when reports are coming out that the Kenyan embassies abroad are starved of cash. They are not being funded, the staff are not there, some are idle. So those are issues or challenges, if I may call them, that we must be alive to. And we strongly believe that with this new change in doing things, then we shall give life to our embassies abroad, and we shall give life to the new energy that the Honorable Ruto is trying to inject into these embassies abroad.
But do you agree? I could see you nodding at Okango's sentiments.